State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Stryker, discover your strengths and follow your passion with us. Fanuc America, the leading supplier of robotics, CNCs, and factory automation. State Champs also working in partnership with the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Hello, Indiana, and let me be the first to say it has been an outstanding start to State Champs in the Hoosier State. Welcome to the final State Champs episode of 2018. Some would say the best episode because, after all, it's our Football State Championship edition. We're presented by Lawrence Technological University. I'm Lauren Plant.
And I'm Kiara Hay. We do not want to give you an impression that we're going anywhere. State Champs will be back in early January with all the basketball, wrestling, gymnastics, and swimming coverage you can handle. 21 shows to be exact to close out the 2018-2019 school year.
That's right, we're in it for the long haul. And for the football teams that made it all the way to Lucas Oil Stadium, it's been a long, tough road, but they made it. Before we get to all the action from every single football state championship game, earlier in the week, coaches gathered at Lucas Oil to reflect on their season thus far and about the opportunity to compete for a championship. State Champs was there.
Well, I think we came into the year with a great deal of expectations. We had quite a few seniors who were starters over the last 2 years on a team that went to the state finals 2 years ago, went to semi-state last year. And that can be tough. Those expectations can be very difficult.
People ask me what goals do we have in the season. I don't have any goals. My goals are to win the next game. And if we do that, all those goals that people talk about are going to take care of themselves. And we can look back on this, when it's all said and done, we can look back and be pretty proud of what we put out there.
Social media has kind of changed the game because, that's the outside noise. It's not so much people talking to them, it's the social media that creates the outside noise. And that's a good thing. But having kids mature enough to be able to compartmentalize and handle that, we're really fortunate between Lindauer and Combs. I think they kind of lead the team in that category. They've had a lot of attention for 4 years, and they've developed the ability to be able to take it as it is, and I think that's rubbed off on a lot of kids.
We're excited to be back, obviously. I'm excited for the kids, the program, the community, everyone that's involved in this. Being part of a state championship, this is the third one we've been in now in my 6 years, and it's just such a special week to be a part of, to get involved in everything the Colts do for this, high school football across the state of Indiana, the Colts do for this weekend, being downtown at Lucas Oil. So many of these kids that play in this game were little guys that were little Colts fans coming to games and painting their faces, 10 years ago. So to get a chance to come downtown and play in Lucas Oil and compete for a state championship is something that we're extremely proud of.
These kids are getting life lessons daily through these activities, and they're learning about adversity and diversity and how to handle all these things that come up in life and not getting what you want, how to handle an injury, how to handle a setback, how to handle success, lack of success, how to be a starter, how to be a backup, all these things, how to get promoted or demoted and handle that. Most people don't handle those things well in life. Our kids, get an opportunity, a free opportunity at this. And so I think they get it. That's why athletes do so well in the business world. They get a head start on a competition. They're tough. They're mentally tough. They understand teamwork and being on time and giving credit to where credit's due and not, if you do something wrong, you got to own it and maybe even get yelled at for it and then go play the next play.
We begin with the Class 4A championship game. Fort Wayne Bishop Dwenger playing in its 11th state title match and their second in 4 seasons, winning one back in 2015. Only one loss on the year to 6A Fort Wayne Schneider. Saints looking to hoist the trophy, but the Bears of Evansville Central standing in their way. EC making their first appearance in a football state title game, also looking for their first state championship in any sport. We jumped to the fourth quarter. We had a scoreless game, 1 second left on the clock. Evansville Central lining up for the field goal on the win, blocked by TJ Tippmann. Saints defense forced this game to overtime. Both teams missed their first opportunity to score via a field goal, but this time, John Degenhart splits the uprights from 21 yards out, EC up 3-zip. But Dwenger would respond on their possession. Michael Garrett from 23 yards out, nailing it right down the middle, ties the game up at 3-all. Saints got the rock down to the 1 yard line. The senior Tippmann finding the end zone, bulldozing his way in from 1 yard out, 10-3 ball game. EC not going to give up just yet. Senior QB Brennan Harper dropping back. He'll find fellow senior Malcolm DePriest wide open in the back of the end zone. Tie game after the third overtime. Evansville Central with the first possession in the fourth OT. Harper will sling it to the middle, picked off by the senior Charlie Howe. Now all Dwenger needs is a field goal for the W. Of course, points at a premium, and the player of the game is running on Octane 93. Tipman bounces it outside, reaches for the pylon, touchdown, championship. No state title game had ever gone beyond 2 overtimes. This took 4. Fort Wayne Bishop Dwenger, your 2018 Class 4A state champions, beating Evansville Central 16-10. 5th state title in school history. Hope you're enjoying the show thus far. Lots more football finals highlights coming up. But first, we take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. One of the greatest college experiences you could ever have may not be on your campus at all. You can see the world and learn at the same time. LTU offers a wide variety of opportunities for students interested in studying abroad for a full semester, or even if you're looking to participate in other international experiences that range from 1 week or an entire summer. LTU really has it all.
Students get to see the world. They get to explore different cultures. Employers like to see these types of things on resumes. They like to see that people have different experiences, and international experiences definitely help out a lot in the global economy.
Going overseas is a great way to develop as a leader with a global view. If you're interested in studying abroad and want to learn more about joining this program, check out ltu.edu now.
I'm Kevin TROCZYNSKI here at Lucas Oil Stadium, and we are just getting started here on State Champs. Coming up after the break, we have the Class 2A and 3A State Championship game. And we have this week's Recruit Report with Ellen True. Don't go anywhere. State Champs will be right back.
I want to be a dermatologist, and though a lot of universities tried to recruit me for basketball, Lawrence Tech had the science curriculum that I wanted. LTU's Southfield campus is a great place to learn, and the classes are small enough that I don't have to wait for office hours to talk to my professors. They're usually right by my side, challenging me and guiding me toward a successful future. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Next up to 3A, West Lafayette in the state championship game for the 5th time in school history as they gun for its 3rd state title. The last was in 2009, as they took on the defending state champions, Evansville Memorial. The Tigers coming in on a 22-game winning streak, including 11 straight in tournament play. And the fans were treated to a good one inside Lucas Oil Stadium because a lot of points will be scored in this one. Just 90 seconds into the contest, Kyle Adams would connect with Spencer Blankman, and the junior brushes off a tackle and takes it 81 yards to the house. The Red Devils jump out to a 7-0 lead. Then just over a minute later, Adams would get it out to Kyle Hazel in stride, and he goes down the sideline for the 92-yard touchdown. After the opening quarter of play, the Red Devils led 14-12. Evansville Memorial, looking to go 15-0 for the first time in school history, would respond in the second quarter. It's the senior Michael Lindauer on the QB keeper, up the middle for the 19-yard touchdown. The Tigers now trailing 21-19. Evansville would strike again with under 5 minutes to go in the half. Lindauer finding time and gets it to Branson Combs for the 40-yard touchdown reception. Going into halftime, Evansville Memorial was up 26-21. West Lafayette responds with 2 scores to start the second half. Check out these stats on Adams. 466 yards passing and 4 touchdowns, including this one right here with the bomb to Harrison Truitt. And he goes in for the 88-yard touchdown. Red Devils up 41-32 heading into the fourth with under a minute to go. West Lafayette driving for the game-winning score, and it would be Sage Hood just crossing the plane for the 3-yard touchdown. Evansville had one last chance to win, but West Lafayette would hang on to win in a shootout, 47-42, the final. It's the first state title for the Red Devils since 2009.
Class 2A state championship. The Western Boone Stars without a state title since 1988, but also without a loss on the season under head coach Justin Pelly. Eastbrook Panthers having something to say. Runners up in the 2016 contest, the Panthers would look for a second chance. The crowd going wild at Lucas Oil, it was game time. Dylan Bragg under center for Eastbrook. The fake, and the junior would catch the defense on their heels. Eastbrook heads up 7-0. Stars bouncing back. Spencer Wright with some touch. Logan Benson there for the snag and 6. Western Boone Eastbrook tied at 7. And where would we see this? Oh, from the quarterback Dylan Bragg. Biting hard for the Panthers. Eastbrook heads up 14-7. In the second, the Stars would come out to shine. Right up to Benson. A 55-yard pitch and catch for the senior. His second of the game. Weibo up 17-14. They would attack it again. Stars with the ball. Let's watch the trilogy. Right with the zip to Benson, and he would do the rest. Stars shining up 10, 24-14 in the third. The Panthers not faltering. Down at the 4. Dylan Bragg with the give to his own number. He would find pay dirt. Eastbrook down 24-20. Elliott Young with another big boot from 26 this time, and the freshman perfect on the night, 27-20 Weibo. Stars looking at lights out for the Panthers. Right across the stretch to Benson for the closeout. Benson goes big on the night, 152 yards and 4 scores to victory. Western Boone defeats Eastbrook 34-20, capturing a 2A state championship.
This is Alan True from 24/7 Sports with this week's State Champs Recruit Report. I know we talk about Indianapolis Ben Davis offensive tackle DAWAND Jones every single week here, it seems like, but he's one of the big noisemakers in the state of Indiana. He recently added another major offer when the Michigan Wolverines offered him a scholarship. He visited Ann Arbor, and his recruitment will now get very interesting as the Wolverines throw their name into the hat. They already have one Ben Davis alum on their roster in running back Chris Evans. Mishawaka Penn running back Ryan Whiteman took an official visit to Saginaw Valley State over the weekend. Whiteman had an outstanding career. The 5'10", 203-pound running back had over 2,000 all-purpose yards and is drawing interest from other GLIAC schools as well as some FCS programs in addition to Saginaw Valley. Staying at Mishawaka Penn, his teammate Jared Riffel, a senior defensive lineman that goes 6 foot, 220 pounds, was offered by Taylor University. That is his first scholarship offer of the process. He was a big contributor to his team's defensive success the last 2 seasons. Look for him to continue getting more interest from schools. For this week's State Champs Recruit Report, I'm Alan True.
State Champs covers high school sports all school year long, and if you are a sales professional looking for a career with a good base salary, a great commission structure, and benefits, we want you on the State Champs Indiana team. We connect great companies with the wonderful communities all over the Hoosier State. Simply go to our contact page at statechampsnetwork.com and let us know you're ready to get in the game. State Champs will be right back.
I'm not built to walk away.
I'm not built to sit still.
I'm not built to stand aside.
I'm not built to speak softly.
I'm built for one thing.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Back again.
You know me.
Pepperoni Asiago. Oh, he's so cute. What's his name?
Pepperoni Asiago.
I just want to eat him up.
Flavor fanatics love us because we invented flavored crust pizza with 100% real mozzarella cheese and fresh dough made daily. Now get meal deals for any budget. Hungry?
Howie's! My passion is architecture. I don't want to sit around passively studying. I need to create. In our architecture studios at Lawrence Tech, we collaborate with students, faculty, and professionals from around the world. And from day one, we design using the same industry standard software that architecture firms use. I really feel like I'm designing my own future here. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
You're watching highlights from Lucas Oil. Go Panthers!
We now go to the 1A State Championship. The Pioneer Panthers looking to repeat as the Class A State Champs in its third consecutive title game appearance as they were playing North Vermilion. 13-1 on the year, they were playing in its second state championship game in the last 5 seasons. And the Panthers would get on the board just 3 minutes into the contest. Di Llewellyn goes all the way around, scores on the 9-yard touchdown. They convert the 2 and led 8-0. More from the Pioneer offense with 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Senior quarterback Jack Kaiser takes the snap, he brushes off a couple early tackles and then goes down the sideline, and he is in for the 81-yard touchdown. After the first, the Panthers led by 16. And the Pioneers would keep the pedal to the metal in the first half. It's the senior Danny Gregorich getting the handoff, and he scores from 3 yards out. Going into halftime, the Panthers had a 32-0 lead. It was more of the same in the second half. Kaiser using his arm, getting it to Ezra Llewellyn for the 15-yard touchdown. Panthers cruising up 40. And then it would be Kaiser once again using his legs. Here's his third rushing score on the day from 40 yards out. He finished with 235 yards rushing on only 16 carries. It was going the Panthers' way in this one. Kaiser going to the air. His pass is almost picked off, but it goes into the hands of teammate Dustin Sparks for the 21-yard touchdown. As Pioneer goes on to shut out North Vermilion 60-0, the final. It's the Panthers' second straight Class A Football State Championship.
We hope you're ready for this one, the IHSAA Showdown in Class 5A. The Dragons of New Palestine against the Hawks of Decatur Central. New Pal last clinching the 4A title in 2014 under head coach Kyle Ralph, making their third appearance in 5 years. The Dragons have been working at it again, now back at Lucas Oil. The Hawks of Decatur Central flying past opponents this season, one being Columbus East and a close one in semi-states. But it was all business for the Hawks. Each side cheered on by the faithful, showing them team colors. This is what the finals is all about. New Pal would look to get us going in the first. Quarterback Zach Neely is going to get it fast on his feet and fast with the decision-making. In stride, finds the pylon. Dragons up 7 after 1. Dragons would look for another. Neely with the give to Charlie Spiegel. With some power towards the paint, rolls off the tackle. Dragons would blast for another score in the second, 14-zip. Let's take another look at it. Slow it down with the replay. Spiegel with the blast. Rolls out of it. That would be 6. Hawks not throwing in any kind of a towel, only a football. In the second, under center, senior quarterback Parker Harrington, fighting for his Hawks, takes a look, finds junior Kenny Tracy to pay dirt. Extra point no good, 14-6. DC getting it done on offense, and the Hawks are going to let you know about it. The Dragons breathe in some fire. Still in the second, Zach Neely over downtown to senior Colby Jenkins. The senior would find stride. New Pell responds 21-6. And they wouldn't stop there. Dragons with the rock again. Why not put it in the hands of the man of the year? That man, Charlie Spiegel, not stopping at anything. The hammer to the nail. Dragons go up 28-6. Hawks making a late go at it in the fourth. Harrington in the air up to Tracy for a second touchdown of the game, but a bit too late for the Hawks this time. New Palestine gets the win over Decatur Central, 28-14. The Dragons cap off an undefeated season of work, achieving their goal and taking home the Class 5A state championship.
If you miss anything on today's show, State Champs will re-air several times throughout the week on Fox Sports Indiana and Fox Sports Midwest. You can also check everything we do on our website at statechampsnetwork.com, on our State Champs Indiana Facebook and Twitter page, and also our YouTube channel. The big dog is up next, Class 6A, Carmel versus Warren Central.
Since the dawn of man, storytelling has been the most effective and engaging means of communication. Whether gathered around the warm glow of a fireplace or the family television set, a compelling story has always moved people to action. At Yellow Flag Productions, the Emmy-winning storytellers behind our television programs are now helping clients create content that emphasizes their people and passions. Let us tell your story and share it with the world.
I want a career in robotics and automation, so I chose Lawrence Tech for its first in Michigan robotics engineering program. LTU's brand new STEM complex has a robotics lab where we can design, build, and program robots in a creative atmosphere. And the best thing is, I haven't graduated yet, but I already have a job in my field. I know I made the right choice for my career. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything. I'm Kevin TROCZYNSKI, and we have had a blast out here at Lucas Oil Stadium for the Indiana High School Football State Championships, and we have one game left. Class 6A, Carmel versus Warren Central. Carmel last won the title in 2016. Warren Central, currently ranked 9th in the country by USA Today. They last won the title 5 years ago. Here's Lauren Plant for this week's main event.
This one for all the marbles, the Class 6A State Championship. Both teams looking for their 9th football state title. Carmel making their record-tying 15th appearance in a state championship game. Hounds ranked 3rd in the state. But the state's top team, Warren Central, beat Carmel in Week 8 41-17. Will the Greyhounds exact revenge, or will the three-headed monster spoil the party? Warren Central beat Center Grove to reach Lucas Oil 27-20. Senior running back Ramir Elliott, 38 rushing touchdowns on the year. He'll tack onto that total, reaching the edge with that burst, reaching the end zone untouched. TD number 39 gives the Warriors a 6-0 lead. The highly touted recruit David Bell injured his ankle in last week's game, saw limited action this night, but no worries. Senior QB Jaden George connecting with his second favorite receiver over the top to senior Montrez Stanley. Warren Central up 13-zip. But the Hounds came barking back before the break. Junior running back Dylan Downing taking this one from the 31-yard line into the Central red zone, out of bounds at the 13. 3 plays later, pair of juniors hooking up. Quarterback Gabe Quigley has his eyes set on Aiden Ellison. A perfect pitch on a perfect route. Greyhounds cut the lead to 6. How about the defense? A slew of interceptions happened over the next couple of drives. Quigley throws into double coverage, picked off by junior Willie Eaton. Willie eating his Wheaties. Throwing this one low, but somehow senior Joey Schmidt will snag it. Carmel trying to snatch momentum before the break. But the Warriors weren't having it. Quigley, again, picked off, this time by junior Javion Stanberry. Looks to be a pick six, but Christian Williams there before any more damage is done. Biggest play of the game came right here. Jaden George, quick dump to Elliott. Ramir will turn on the Jets. Down the sideline, reservations for 6, please. Warren Central now up 20-7. The Southern Illinois commit Elliott had himself a day at Lucas Oil, notching his 40th rushing TD on the year, 164 yards on the night. Warren Central defeats Carmel for the Class 6A state title, 27-7 the final. And check this out, the Warriors become the first team to go undefeated in basketball and football in the same calendar year. Warren Central on top of the mountain in so many ways.
What an amazing show. Congratulations to all of our brand new football state champions. You definitely earned it.
That's right. We're closing the 2018 chapter of State Champs, but we will be back January 13th to begin a whole new one, over 20 shows to close the 2018-2019 school year. However, follow us on social media. Bookmark the website statechampsnetwork.com, because we're going to give you a sneak preview of what's going to come by going out and shooting some selected games in December for highlights you can enjoy. Email us at our contact page on our website. Tell us which ones you'd like us to cover.
For Kevin TROCZYNSKI, Todd Young, and all of us on the State Champs Indiana team, we want to wish you and your family a happy holidays and a wonderful new year. We'll see you soon.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Stryker, discover your strengths and follow your passion with us. Fanuc America, the leading supplier of robotics, CNCs, and factory automation. State Champs also working in partnership with the Indiana High School Athletic Association.